We'd like to welcome you to this matchup here today as we are getting ready for the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers here in week number 6. Let's take a look at the standings in the NFC South. The New Orleans Saints currently lead the division, but the Buccaneers and the Falcons are only one game behind them, so it's an important game for the Saints to win. Meanwhile, for the Carolina Panthers, it is a season that they would like to forget. All right, ready to get this game underway. The Saints and the Panthers. Carolina Panthers will get the ball first at their own 33-yard line. First down and 10. For Carolina, the pass to the right side of the field to begin the game is complete for a 6-yard gain. Second down, and it is complete for a first down at across midfield. And an 18-yard gain already in Saints territory. Yeah, the Carolina Panthers had a much better performance last week against the Los Angeles Rams. It took them to overtime. So hopefully they can continue that momentum into this week. 1-yard gain, second down and 9. Pressure is coming, gets rid of it, and it's complete over the middle for a first down. A good start for the Carolina Panthers. Let's see if they can keep it up. First down. Carolina pressure and a sack. So the Saints get to the quarterback for the first time in this game. Second down and 16. The pass is complete. There's a nice block. Not quite enough for the first down. About 2 yards short. It's going to be third down and 2. Looking to throw. And it is complete for the first down inside the 10. And it'll set up first and goal at around the 5-yard line. Carolina off to a great start offensively in this game. Can they take it into the end zone? Yes, they can. Touchdown. Wow, what an opening drive for the Carolina Panthers. Here's a quick pass. Saints defender almost able to tackle him at the goal line, but not quite. And Carolina with a great opening drive to start this game. The extra point is off the upright, but it does go through. 7-0 for the Carolina Panthers. Nice start for them. The Saints with poor field position as they are on offense for the first time in this game at their own 18-yard line. First down for the Saints. Here is the pass over the middle, and it's intercepted. Yeah, this is a bit of a risky pass. Good protection initially, but there's that one defender that is able to get to the quarterback, and that kind of forces them to make a dangerous pass. And how about that interception, though, for Carolina? What a start for the Carolina Panthers. And now they have a chance to go up 14-0 as this pass is complete. A broken tackle. There he goes to the 11-yard line. Wow. I mean, what a statement from the Carolina Panthers early in this one. First down. Towards the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. How about the start from the Carolina Panthers looking for their first win? And they're playing hungry early in this one. Their offense has been spectacular. Their defense comes up with an interception. And now just like that, they might be up 14-0. The extra point is good. And they are up 14-0. What a start for the Carolina Panthers. Again, as we mentioned earlier, they played much better last week. But they were unable to get the win. So they lost to the Rams in overtime. But right now they're up 14-0. It's their biggest lead of the season. And the Saints, who had a great performance last week against San Francisco on their heels early. Watch out! Intercepted again! At midfield. And the Panthers once again take over. Wow. See, Saints quarterback has so much time. There's no one even pressuring him. But Carolina's defense down the field was superb. Nobody open for really that much time. And yeah, he saw him open for a split second, but not quite open for long enough. And Carolina able to pick off that football. Wow, what a performance here from the Carolina Panthers. So first down at midfield. And the Saints able to get to the quarterback for the second time in this game. Second down and 16 now, as this pass will be completed. Pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It's going to set up third down and 5. Here is a quick pass. It's caught, and it's a first down and more. And an 18-yard gain past the 30 as we are now at the end of the first quarter. What a start for the Carolina Panthers. Right about to start the second quarter. First down for Carolina. Saints are going to bring pressure. Watch out. Forces the incompletion, although that was a catchable ball. Did hit the receiver, but unable to make the catch. Second down and 10. Pressure and a sack. Well, the Saints were able to get to the Carolina quarterback, but that's really been the only positive for the New Orleans Saints in this game. Third down, pressure once again, gets rid of it, and it's intercepted! And now the Saints get their first takeaway of the game. It was a must-need takeaway. You do not want Carolina to score any more points if you're the New Orleans Saints, at least before you score any points. And that's a huge interception. Good job once again from the New Orleans Saints to bring pressure to the quarterback. And there's been lots of turnovers in this game. Saints off to a slow start, but let's see if your defense can give the offense a spark. As this pass over the middle is complete for a first down. New Orleans Saints had such a good performance last week, blowing out the San Francisco 49ers, one of the best teams in Retro Bowl. But off to a slow start in this game, and wide open! Inside the 35 and a 25-yard gain. And it's the biggest play of the game for the Saints. Yeah, at least offensively. Yeah, he's just wide open. Nobody for Carolina covering the middle of the field. And again, the Saints also get the ball to start the second half, so they are not out of this game at all. First down for New Orleans. Waiting. He has all day and finds an open receiver for a first down. He is still going. There he goes. Broken tackle. And he will take it in for the touchdown. My goodness, he had so much time. Great protection from the offensive line. And able to find a receiver that open. I mean, can't really blame the defenders down the field for Carolina because it's hard to stay on your receiver for that long. Able to take it to the house, and New Orleans is back in this game. Extra point attempt is off the upright, but it does go in. 14-7 now. This has been a very interesting game. Carolina had all the momentum early in this one, but New Orleans currently has the momentum. Let's see if Carolina can get it back. They have good field position to start this drive. Watch out, pressure, throws, and it's complete for the first down. And a 17-yard gain. That was a very dangerous pass. Luckily, that was not intercepted. First down for Carolina. Pressure again. The Saints have been bringing pressure all game long. That pass falls incomplete. Second down. Gonna throw over the middle. It is complete for the first down. And wow, he almost got out of all that mess. Like he threw a couple of stiff arms there. First down. They will run the ball, but blown up in the backfield. Got nowhere to go right there. The Saints completely read that. Second down. His pass is complete. He gets a nice block, and he will have a first down. That's a great block by his fellow teammate, and Carolina once again knocking on the door. First down, pass to the right side is complete inside the 10. Broken tackle, and he will take it for the touchdown. Oh, two broken tackles from the Saints defense. See, right there, two guys have a chance to bring him down, but they both miss, and he takes it to the house, and Carolina able to respond. The extra point attempt is off the upright and in. Jeez, these kickers love hitting the uprights in this one. Carolina kicker has hit 2 off the upright and in. New Orleans kickers hit 1 off the upright and in. But they've all gone through. It's now 21-7. Carolina up by 2 scores once again. The Saints only have 31 seconds to try to get some points here before halftime. First down, pass over the middle. He's got a receiver. Pass midfield. They will be charged their first time out. They definitely have a chance to get into field goal range here before halftime. First down. Waiting, gonna fire, and it is complete. What a stiff arm, and a first down and more. Still going before he's pushed out of bounds. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do here. They gotta be very careful of the clock. They're gonna run the ball. Time is running, and they run out of time. Oh my goodness. I disagree with running the ball there. I understand the logic is a run won't take very long, but at least with a pass, the quarterback can just always throw the football away and preserve time. With a run, you never know how long the run will go. So the Panthers have a 21-7 lead at the half. This has been a very intriguing game. Right, the Saints get the ball to start the second half. First down and 10. They are trying to get back into this game. There's a broken tackle. Another broken tackle. And what a start to the second half from the Saints. It's a foot race inside the 40. And will be brought down at the 32. A 44-yard gain to start the second half. Yeah, pretty good job from the Saints offense. Again, the Saints offense, very slow start to this game, but they are now back on track, I would say. Scoring a touchdown in the second quarter, and now a big explosive play here to start the second half. So first down for New Orleans. This pass is complete. He gets a block and a first down and more. Broken tackle inside the 10, inside the 5, and he will score. Touchdown. Wow, couple broken tackles. Wow, what a game this has been. Lots of offense in this game. What a nice block that was. Probably should have been brought down right there, but 2 missed tackles, and he takes it to the house. What a response from the New Orleans offense. The extra point attempt right through the uprights. It's now 21-14. It's been a fun game to watch. But the Saints are going to, you would think they would have to have a defensive stop here if they want to have an attempt at a comeback here. First down. Here is the throw. It is complete. That is the running back picking up 9 yards. Second down and inches. They will run the ball to the right side, and he will, I don't know if he got the first down actually. No, not quite. Third down and inches. This is a big play in the ball game. The run up the middle, and he will have a first down, and he is still going. He's in the clear and across the 40, being chased. And all the way to the 23. Wow, what a play. A 33-yard gain. Again, these type of runs are only designed to go for a couple of yards just to get the first down. So the fact that this went for way more than that is pretty crazy. And definitely, the Saints defense really struggling in this game. So first down for Carolina. Pressure and a sack. The linebackers have done a good job for the Saints. It's just been the secondary that's really struggled. But the defensive line have done very well. Second down. Here's the pass over the middle. He's got him in stride. Going to be about a half a yard short of the first down. So it's going to set up a huge third down and inches play. Here is the run. And he barely has enough for a first down. Got a big hit right there, but that was close, but barely enough for the first down. Pass complete. Gets a block. Gets a touchdown. And the Panthers increase their lead. Wow, how about this play? See 2 receivers right there. One of them catches it. The other blocks them. That's how it's done right there. Taking it to the house. How about this Carolina offense, man? My goodness. The extra point is good. 28-14. Carolina offense. I mean, their offense has gotten better, but hasn't been this good all season. And now the Saints have been chasing the entire game as this pass over the middle is complete for a 16-yard gain. And the issue, though, has been the Saints' defense. They have, for the most part, not really been able to stop Carolina at all. They did have that one interception, but other than that, Carolina scoring touchdowns on every other drive. Here's a 6-yard gain, second down and 4 for the Saints. He waits. He will throw. It is complete for a first down past the 40, picking up 12 yards, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. What a game this has been. All right, we begin the fourth quarter. First down for the Saints. They are down by 2 scores, trying to pull off a comeback. This pass is complete. A broken tackle inside the 20. He'll take it to the 18-yard line with a gain of 18. First down for the Saints. They need to score in a hurry. Here is the pass. It is complete. And that will be taken to around the 5-yard line to set up first down and goal. Here's a quick pass. It is complete, but stopped about 1.5 yards short of the end zone. Second and goal. Looking to throw, and an easy touchdown from the Saints. Got a Carolina defense playing too soft right there. See, the DB, you got to be a little closer to your receiver if you want to, lock him down, and he wasn't. And an easy touchdown from the New Orleans offense. Right, the extra point to put them within 7. It is good. It's now 28-21. So now they're going to need a defensive stop. The Saints did stop the Panthers. They forced an interception back in the first half, but since then it's been all touchdowns for Carolina. Saints defense needs another stop if they want to come back in this game. First down, Carolina. This pass is complete, and a first down and more into Saints territory, and a 17-yard gain. Yeah, the New Orleans Saints defense has really struggled in the second half. First down, Carolina still being aggressive here, throwing the ball and throwing it down the field, but it falls incomplete. A little bit behind his receiver there. Second down and 10 now. They will run the ball and broken tackle, 5-yard gain. This is a huge third down and 5. They are right on the edge of field goal range. Huge play in the ball game. 3rd and 5. Waiting. Here's the pass over the middle, and it's enough for a first down. Yeah, big first down for Carolina. At this point, they're in field goal range. So, if I'm Carolina, you got to just be conservative and try to run out the clock. Even if your running game can't do much. No gain on that play. Second down and 10. They will try to run to the other side of the field, only picking up 1 yard. It's now going to be 3rd down and 10. They're not going to take any chances, just going to run it, but no gain once again. But this field goal is huge to make it a 2-score game from 36 yards out. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Panthers increase their lead to 10. Huge kick from the kicker, and that should pretty much do it. I don't see the Saints scoring twice in 34 seconds. The Saints are going to try. First down, that pass complete out of bounds. Second down and 4. If the Panthers are able to hold on, this will be their first win of the season. This pass is complete. A quick timeout is called. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they viewed this as a winnable game, but they're going to fall to 3-3 now. And the Buccaneers and that pass is incomplete. The Buccaneers and the Falcons are right behind them, so this is a very costly loss, potentially, as this pass over the middle is complete. And this is going to be the final play of the game, as the Saints are just going to throw it down the field. It is complete. Broken tackle. That tackle is made, and the game is over. The Carolina Panthers get their first win of the season as they take it over the New Orleans Saints, 31-21. What really killed the New Orleans Saints in this game was the fact that Carolina got off to a 14-0 lead, and then the Saints were just trailing the entire game, and they could not catch up. And another thing is that the New Orleans Saints defense just couldn't stop Carolina at all, and they really struggled in this game. All right, let's take a look at the updated standings in the NFC South, and this division is a whole lot more interesting now. Yeah, it really is. I mean, the Falcons and the Buccaneers have a chance to catch up to the Saints now. Hope you guys enjoyed the game, an entertaining, high-scoring game. The Panthers get their first win of the season as they defeat the New Orleans Saints by a score of 31-20.